You know, life has a funny way of throwing curveballs at us. Sometimes it feels like no matter how hard we try, we keep running into the same walls, the same setbacks. I think we've all been there at some point, but let me tell you a story about a friend of mine, a story that might remind you that even in the darkest moments, there's always a reason to keep going. His name was Alex, and what he went through changed the way I look at life. Maybe, just maybe, it'll change how you see things too. Alex was the type of person I couldn't forget. Someone who had a spark in their eyes, a fire in their heart. From a young age, he knew exactly what he wanted. He wanted to become a world-class athlete. But life has a way of testing those dreams, of placing obstacles that feel insurmountable. Every day, Alex trained harder than anyone I knew. He woke up before dawn, ran for miles, and pushed his limits. It was inspiring, but there was always a shadow that followed him. No matter how hard he worked, no matter how fast he ran, he always fell short. His times were good, better than most, but never good enough. He missed making the national team by a fraction of a second, again and again. Each time just a little too slow. I could see it in his face, the frustration, the disappointment. Each failure felt like a brick, building a wall between him and his dreams. And yet, he kept going. But then, it happened. The moment that shattered everything. During a crucial training session, Alex pushed too hard. He tore a muscle in his leg. The doctors told him what no athlete wants to hear. You may never run the same way again. It felt like the universe was laughing in his face. All that effort, all those years of hard work, and now it seemed like it was for nothing. He was devastated. There were weeks where he didn't want to get out of bed. I remember visiting him and seeing that look in his eyes, the look of someone who was ready to give up, ready to let go of everything he'd fought for. Yet, there's something about hitting rock bottom. When you're there, you're left with a choice. Either you let the darkness consume you, or you find a way to rise. And one day, something in Alex shifted. He told me, maybe I'll never run like I used to, but I'm not done running. It wasn't an easy road. His recovery was slow, painful. Day by day, Alex would take a step, then two, then three. It wasn't pretty, and he wasn't fast anymore. But what struck me wasn't his speed. It was his heart. Every time he fell, every time his body told him to stop, he'd get up over and over again. I once asked him, why do you keep going when it feels like the world is against you? And his answer, because quitting would hurt more than failing. Those words stayed with me. Months passed, and Alex's progress was slow. But one day, he was back on the track. He entered a small local race. Nothing fancy, just something to test himself. No one expected him to place. After all, he was still recovering. But when the gun went off, Alex ran like it was his last race on Earth. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the strongest. But he finished. And when he crossed that finish line, something had changed in him. It wasn't about the race anymore. It wasn't about winning. It was about proving to himself that he could still move forward. That despite everything, he hadn't given up on himself. Alex didn't win that race, but he won something greater. He reclaimed his spirit. Here's what Alex taught me. Life will knock you down. It will take from you, break you, and test your limits. But what matters isn't the fall. What matters is that you rise, that you keep moving forward even when everything seems lost. The truth is, it's not about how fast you run or how high you climb. It's about the courage to keep going when the world tells you to stop. It's about knowing that failure isn't the end, it's a step in your journey. Alex didn't achieve the dreams he once had, but he found something deeper, the power of persistence, the strength to keep moving when the world said he couldn't. So, whatever you're facing today, remember Alex's story. Life won't always go the way you plan, but that doesn't mean you stop. You are stronger than you think. And sometimes, the greatest victory isn't crossing the finish line first. It's crossing it at all. Keep going. Your story isn't over yet.